All right. If you understand history, something must be clear right away. Judaism is the oldest, let me clarify that. Judaism is the oldest monotheistic religion, major monotheistic religion. So that means that Judaism comes first, Christianity comes second, Islam is the baby. So if you think about it in a way like a family way, Judaism is the grandfather, Christianity is the daddy, Islam is the baby or grandchild. All right. With that being said, Judaism starts around where the best estimates have it somewhere between 2000 BCE to about 1800 BCE. Somewhere in that range, Judaism begins. All right. Christianity begins somewhere around 30 CE, which is the common era, to about 70 CE. And newsflash right away for all my Christians, Jesus wasn't Christian. Did he say that? Yes. Jesus followed Judaism. Judaism. That's what was the religion of that time. It's after he dies, his followers create Christianity. So he actually never saw Christianity in the flesh on earth. One can argue he's seen it afterwards, but I just wanted to point that out. So I'm sure you understand that even Jesus followed this old religion that we call Judaism. So Judaism is first, Christianity somewhere around 30 to 70, and then Islam comes 500 to 600 years after Christianity. That's why we call it the grandbaby, meaning that it comes somewhere around 570 to about 620 CE. All right. So I want to bring the context. The reason why all three of these religions are called monotheistic religions, which means they serve one God, is because during that time, if you study a lot of African religion, if you study Native American religion, if you study a lot of Asian religion, there was this idea that God was multiple things. God was a nature God. God was a sky God. God was a fire God. God was wind. God was so many things. People were creating gods, idols. Then you had people who didn't believe in God. So Buddhism is a religion that really doesn't have this idea of God concept like you have in all the other major religions. So these are all the things floating around. So Judaism, what makes Judaism so different in history is Judaism is the first religion that says, listen, there is but one God, all right? And his name is Yahweh. Judaism is the first to say that. Christianity comes later and basically agrees, says, yes, there is but one God. And if I can keep clear, Yahweh is God. And then Islam comes later and says the same thing. Yes, there is but one God. Allah is his name. And I want you to understand that Yahweh, God, and Allah translated means God. So all three religions are really saying there is but one God. That means if I was Christian and I said that same word, I would say Allah. Allah means the God. That's all it means. You're just saying God in Arabic. All right. So now that we cleared the context out, this is what I want you guys to do, and I'll end this debate right here. I want you to take a Jew and bring him into a room with me. I want you to find a Christian, bring that Christian in a room with me, and I want you to find a Muslim and bring that Muslim into the room with me. And this is what I want you to allow me to ask them. Jew, the God that you serve, does Abraham serve that same God? I'm going to answer for the Jewish person. They're going to say yes. Then I'm going to go to the Christian. I'm going to say, Christian, the God that you serve right now, is that the same God Abraham in the Old Testament worshipped? the Christian's gonna say yes. I'm gonna grab the Muslim. Muslim, the God that you serve right now, does Abraham, who was going to sacrifice his son, does that same Abraham, that God, do you serve that same God? The Muslim's gonna say yes. Abraham, and Abraham's the same guy. So what the question really is saying, do Christian, Jews, and Muslims serve the same God Abraham served? And all three religions will say yes. Then why do you guys continue to fight and kill each other that you don't serve the same God? It's called religion. Religion is making you do that. But if you properly study God and history, it's culture, it's language, it's religion that's dividing you. But the God you serve, if properly taught, is the same God Abraham serves. And if that is true, all three of you serve the same God, but differently. So you all have the same daddy and maybe have different moms.